is a happy day at the park. But then, a giant doggy scares a baby Fuzzle, and the baby Fuzzle climbs up a tree and won't come down.
It's okay, baby Fuzzle. You can come down now. She won't come down. Oh, dear.
This is a serious situation. What does she do?
She tries to get the baby Fuzzle down, but it won't come down. So someone calls the fire department. The fire department arrives at the scene.
The ladder is in position. Here we go.
But then, there is a giant big bolt of lightning that comes down. Everyone is scared, but the baby Fuzzle is very scared, and it climbs to the top of the tree.
This is very dangerous, and the ladder isn't reaching anymore.
All hope seems lost.
All hope seems lost. Wait, what is that? That's Snoozer. We need your help.
Yeah. I can fly using my rocket boosters. I will go save the baby Fuzzle. But Checkers, you won't believe what happens next.
The rocket boosters malfunction.
Checkers! Did you read the script?
Well,
Anyway, the rocket boosters break and Snoozer falls. Thank you, firefighter. Your squishy head broke my fall. Hey, I can use my vacuum to bring the baby Fuzzle to us.
What an idea! I'll hold you and you use your vacuum power. Hurry!
And Snoozer and the firefighter saved the baby Fuzzle.
Snoozer saved her! Hooray!
And they all have a mini party! The end. And then, Checkers and Snoozer are at a music show. We are at a music show! This is great!
shh, start it.
Stop. Seriously, stop. I have some unfortunate news. Maria von Fuzzle has slipped and broken her trombone. Now we have no trombone player.
Oh no!
Yes, it is very bad. I'm afraid the show will be canceled.
Outrageous, dude! Maybe I can help!
How?
I can use my trunk to make music! It will sound just like a trombone.
Wait, I thought it was a trombone.
No, that's just the Fuzzle's accent.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I'm just so sorry. What? Really? Ladies and gentlemen, Snoozer is going to play for us.
Are you sure Snoozer can play?
Of course Snoozer can play! Snoozer had been studying the trombone while they were waiting for the show.
Very nice. Carry on.
All right, Fuzzles, let's get moving. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Everything seems good, but then Snoozer reads the music and sees at the end of the song Snoozer needs to play an E flat, the lowest trombone note. Oh no! I can't play an E flat! That's too low for me!
What? I'm sorry, everyone. Snoozer can't play an E flat.
The band was getting closer and closer to the note. It was like a train that was about to crash.
All right, Checkers is an inventor. What if he could invent some kind of musical trunk that Snoozer could wear and then play that note?
That is a very good idea. Checkers got hard at work, but time was running out.
This is a disaster. It's a travesty.
It's Checkers!
Snoozer, catch!
In all my years, I've never
refund. The end. And then, Checkers and Snoozer are picking apples. Apples, I like apples, and I will pick them all.
If you pick all the apples, there won't be any left for anyone else.
You're right. Silly, selfish Snoozer. I will just take 20 apples. So then we can make applesauce, apple pie, apple juice, and apple cider. Checkers, are apple juice and apple cider the same thing?
No.
What is the difference? Before Checkers can tell Snoozer what the difference between apple juice and apple cider is, the sun comes down and says,
I am hungry!
Hi, son. I am Snoozer. Do you want an apple?
No! I want a banana! Give son a banana!
Okay, son. I always pack an extra banana. Here you go.
What is happening?
Yummy!
And then, Checkers and Snoozer are walking through the winter woods on a nice wintry day. Tra-la-la-la-la-lee-la-la. Hey! What is that? It is a Fuzzle Duckling! A ginormous one!
I wonder where her family is.
Hey, Ducky! Where is your family?
This duckling doesn't speak English. I see no family around.
Oh no! Checkers! What are we going to do?
We're going to take her home and try to help her.
So Checkers and Snoozer take the duckling home, and they put her on the inventor desk.
Now allow me to use my all-language translator machine. I've been waiting to put this to practical use.
I want to see this.
I am lost. My eyes don't work. My family lives in Duck Pond near the egg patch.
Duck Pond, by the egg patch, of course. I suspected that.
But Checkers! The duckling's eyes don't work. Even if we bring her back, she still won't be able to see.
No worries. I've scanned her eyes, and I believe her condition is curable. I'm building her the Checkers Spectacles 4001. These spectacles will allow 20/20 vision instantly.
Oh, technology! How beautiful! So then, Checkers and Snoozer take the duckling to the duck pond next to the egg patch and drop her off. The family is so happy they invite Checkers and Snoozer to play Duck, Duck, Goose with them. Duck, 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 Checkers, duck. Hey, where's the goose? And then, Checkers and Snoozer are driving in the Checkers van. They are traveling to a dance party. Checkers, when are we going to get there?
Well, Snoozer, the answer to that question depends entirely on what you mean by there. Precise language is paramount.
The dance party!
Ah, we will arrive at the party in approximately 12 seconds.
But then, a giant bird swoops down and carries the Checkers van away. It takes the Checkers van up to its nest. Oh no! A giant bird picked us up! It is going to eat us!
Nonsense, Snoozer. Absurdity. That would never happen.
Why not?
Because this bird is quite clearly an elephant bird. And elephant birds only ate leaves and branches. They also couldn't fly, and they've been extinct since the 19th century. And that looks like a PNG file.
Checkers! This is just my imagination. Anything is possible.
How right you are.
Checkers! The elephant bird also talks!
Or, I am not an elephant bird. I am the dastardly, dreadful, distractingly handsome Dr. Devious.
Checkers! Dr. Devious is an elephant bird!
No, I'm not, you useless appliance. I just disguised myself to catch you by surprise and trap you in this nest.
Why?
Because you were invited to the dance party and I wasn't.
Diabolical.
No, that was my next adjective. You will pay for that.
Dr. Greedy Pants, my friend Marshmallow Boy is the host of the party, and he doesn't even know who you are. Maybe you can go as my +1.
Well, that is very... I don't know what to say.
Checkers. This is awkward.
That is...
He is physically incapable of saying thank you.
I thought of what to say. Hard pass. I'd never be seen as your guest for not going to that dance party.
Oh, I forgot. The Checkers van can fly.
I had assumed that you were taking creative liberty.
So Checkers and Snoozer just fly off the bridge and go to the party.
Dr. Devious may never learn, Snoozer.
And then there is a big party for Sally Fuzzle Andre. It is happening at Fuzzle Square. Chef Fuzzle Appleseed made a big cake. Everyone is very happy.
Well, Snoozer, I do declare this is the finest marshmallow sundae I have ever tasted.
Oh, I didn't make them. It was the Marshmallow Boy.
With my secret recipe.
Thank goodness it stopped.
Oh, goody two-shoes. This is the best party I've ever been to. But then, a giant monster, a Snarlifrogosorenstein, comes out of the ground.
As in, it forms out of the elements that spawn from the ground.
No, there is actually a hole in the ground. The monster was living in a secret cave and nobody knew.
I am here, and I am ready to eat the cake.
Okay, monstrous beast. We will save you a slice.
I am not interested in a slice of your cake. I want the whole thing.
Now wait there just a minute. You can't take the cake from the Fuzzles.
Why, of course I can.
But this cake was made for the party. It is not nice to take things that don't belong to you.
I don't do nice.
Checkers, are you surprised the Snarlifrogosorenstein is actually Dr. Devious?
Well, Snoozer, considering that Dr. Devious is the main antagonist of 78% of your games, I found it statistically likely that he would make a surprise appearance.
Inaccurate.
Okay, I will start over.
No, Snoozer, no. Perhaps you can come up with an idea that does surprise me. I want to see how this story ends.
Okay, so Snoozer and Dr. Devious are standing there, and Snoozer says, Dr. Devious, why are you so mean to the Fuzzles?
Simple. Because... What is this, Jeopardy? Why are you quizzing me?
They are very nice and happy, and all they want to do is have a birthday party. Why do you have to ruin it?
Because
Why?
because nobody celebrated my birthday, and I never got a birthday cake.
That is okay, Dr. Devious. We will have a party for you too. When is your birthday?
March 11th.
Oh, perfect. Okay, Fuzzles. We will have a party for Dr. Devious after this party. I will bake a cake. So everyone celebrates Sally Fuzzle Andre's party, and then the Fuzzles celebrate Dr. Devious for his birthday. And everyone is happy. The end.